God forbid, God forbid, we the baddest in the land. God forbid, God forbid, shit is getting out of hand. God forbid, God forbid, now I'm walking like a demon. We taking everything we can. How are you, Mnops?
I'm good, brother. Fucking decent for a long weekend, man. How you doing?
Going good.
All right.
Want to talk about this new EP?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Holy shit. What a breath of fresh air.
You fuck with it. Thanks, man.
I fuck with it, man.
Appreciate
It's
that.
so good to hear real rap.
I'm not
Just
from here.
Bars
That's,
and bars and bars.
Oh, word.
I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that. I'm not from here.
Alien Giant.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
sick.
I
wild.
appreciate that, man. I fucking love aliens, dude.
That was bad. I was badass, man. Like, I was pumping it yesterday because I thought the first one was my favorite. So the introduction, what was it?
The first joint,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
First
I
and
think.
foremost, yeah. Yeah, that was banging hard.
Legend. Thank you, man.
You got the big bro Deno on it.
Deno, yeah, bro. He's
Throwing
just
some cuts down.
Put his fingers on it.
so good to work with, bro. It's just everything's just so organic with that dude, bro. He just comes out with magic, like it's effortless. He's
Yeah.
always down for the cause, man. Respect for that dude, eh?
Half the time, man, you don't even, like, you send him something, and if he's, like, fucking with it, he'll just put cuts on it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just, it'll go, if you don't like it, move it, but it's
Yeah.
always dope.
I get it back with fucking bars cut out.
Yeah, he just cuts you.
He'll cut. It's fucked. It's we've known each other 20-something years.
Yeah.
But I'll get it back and it's like, there's 4 bars missing, bro. And he goes, yeah, I know.
I'm doing this for you.
He's schooling.
Yeah.
Forever schooling.
The
man.
worst part, he's always fucking right, and I hate it.
He wouldn't do it otherwise.
Just go with it.
That's it, man. That's ballsy move. You know
Yeah,
you're
that is
you know you're in the pocket if
Yeah.
you're doing that, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sending it back to dudes like
No, I've cut 4 bars out.
So with the new project,
yeah.
how long you been working on that? Because I remember last year at some time I seen you do a post. Next, I got a track with Bigfoot on it. I remember seeing that.
Yep.
You put it up. I'm like, oh yeah, and I was
Yep.
like waiting for it. So is that sort of around the time you started? Because he's fucking HG as well, eh?
I reckon it was mid-year that the idea was introduced, man. I wrapped up this EP here in winter.
Yep.
That's why it's so fucking emo, because it's cold. And then it was pretty much like, so Harley from Hand to Hand Records,
Yes.
BTRG, Gravity Ponds' manager,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
homie, man. He actually brought the idea to me. Actually, before I get into that, let's give Beats his flowers.
Yep.
When I moved to Melbourne in 2018, I did 2 years over there. The first thing that Beats and Trolls both said the same thing, like, you got to connect with Checkmate while you're over there.
Yeah.
Didn't end up being because I was just tunnel vision with the tattoo stuff. It was literally just a learning move, and then we had a daughter over there and shit. So it didn't happen. I didn't reach out.
Oh, you were living over there, or?
Lived there for 2 years.
Oh,
yeah.
Where'd you live in Melbourne?
Out west, man, Avondale. So out near Sunshine.
I'm from Melton.
Here we go.
Melton, okay,
Yeah.
around
Here
the
we
corner.
fucking-
No,
Yeah.
Westy.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was in Avondale, man. It's like
I'm
a
deep
nice.
west.
Actually, it's like a woggy retiree sort of joint.
Yeah.
Man. It was cool. It
So
was a
what
good
were
spot.
you were out there just for tattooing, or?
I was out. We moved over. The missus wanted to see change. Like I was
Okay,
doing
yeah.
guest spots over there. My boy BJ moved over
Yes,
there
BJ.
probably nearly 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And was doing a few guest spots, and I was falling in love with the place, man. And Misso wanted to see change, dude. I've spent so many years doing FIFO, seeing the whole country. She
Yes.
was at home with a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Suffocating at home.
yeah. She's like, I want to get out of here, man. Dramas are just pissing me off. I'm like, let's do it. So yeah, went over there 2 years, man. Had a daughter, got homesick, missed the beach, and came back. So
Yeah.
it was too brief to capitalize on anything.
The beach is a big factor.
Yeah.
Beaches.
Because we never
huge,
had it.
We got the
Yeah.
real fucking beaches here. This is God country. God's
Nothing
country.
compares, man.
Hey.
Nothing
Yeah,
compares.
you go to Altona and you're fighting fucking giant rats.
Oh, if you go to the Goldie, bro, it's just jellies and shit everywhere, and fucking shories. But
So you linked.
when I've been there, anyway.
You linked with him when you were over there.
With Checkers?
Yes.
No, I didn't, man. I
you
didn't. I didn't get the chance to because it just became tunnel vision with the tattoo stuff.
Yeah.
And it just was busy, man. You know what driving around that joint's like. You finish at 5, you're home at 7.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you're in the car.
Music was sort of, if not on the back burner, I was just sending files back to prospects in Adelaide to do. I wasn't really having the time to connect with people.
Little piece at a time.
Yeah, so after Trials and Beats both said connect with Checkers, I didn't want to waste his time because
Yeah.
I didn't have that kind of time
Yeah.
to be wasting other people's. But last year, Harley actually came to me with the idea and goes, I reckon I could get you and Checkmate together on a project. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck, dude, that's like bucket list shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Growing
yeah.
up on hospice. And,
I've been seeing
and all
that
shit.
hand to hand records like posted like quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's, Black Teeth, Red Gums.
Yeah, obviously they made a comeback last year
Yes.
and come back in full demolition. So he's like he's the wheels, man.
Okay,
He's the dude that just keeps pedaling.
Is he here or is he?
Yeah, he's Adelaide.
Okay,
Yeah, Harley Blackley, man. You probably would have met him or seen him at gigs, bro. He's a good cunt.
We probably follow each other, man. You know what this shit's like.
He's a quiet achiever, bro. He
Yeah.
just chills. He's
They're the best
he's
ones,
in the
man.
background, just being the plug, basically, man. He just does his thing.
So he connects. So he's like just connects everything.
Yeah, basically.
And fucking off you go.
Yeah, he obviously made hit Checkmate up, made the proposal. Checkers was on board. He's like, yeah, fucking let's do it.
That's what Dano is to me.
Yeah.
That's how we know each other.
Yeah. He got it started. We connected the dots, man, and then obviously he sort of had to dip on the whole project. Basically, just going through his own life stuff. And by that point, me and Check had the rapport. Everything was just flowing organically, man.
Yeah.
Like the beats, everything, just every interaction was just like it's like you've known this dude for fucking 20 years. You know what I mean? It was just a smooth process.
You can hear the chemistry in the music.
It was the easiest record I've ever made, man. Seriously, it was
you can hear it. You can
because he still makes beats like we grew up on.
Oh, dude, it's all composed as
Yeah.
well. There's
thanks for doing a
samples.
3/4 beat too.
Yeah,
3/4 beat. Oh, the jazz tempo.
They don't. People don't do that shit
I was digging
anymore.
through the fucking. Obviously, he goes, dig through my stuff, whatever you're feeling, let's lock it down for the project. And I heard it, and I was like, I can't let that go, but I also don't know how the fuck I'm gonna rap on the beat, man. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like,
it gets hard.
I was like, I can't let this beat go. It sounds too dope. And I sat there for about 3 weeks, just fucking moving a rock around on the
fucking
floor.
nailed it.
Yeah, I hate that
do
shit.
with this fucking
just
thing?
looking at the fucking screen, but you don't want to let it go.
Something you played a video game as a kid, man. You put 60 hours in, and then all of a sudden you realize there's a door over there that you're meant to walk through. It's just like, fucking, all right, let's
For
do
everyone
it.
playing at home, it's a time signature. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
And you can't rap the same.
It's a jazz tempo, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. So everything you know about writing music, you have to change and alter. You got to change your whole style. You're gonna, even where the bar would usually end, it doesn't.
You can't have any filler. It's just got to be straight to the point.
That's right.
Straight to the point. Straight to the point.
Otherwise, you can't fit it.
Yeah.
You can't fit any punch.
Yeah, exactly.
You can fill it up with garbage.
Yeah.
That's good though. It's
It
a
was
challenge.
fun. It was a challenge, man. But yeah, after the first track, getting the first track back to him, because I remember sitting there on the first joint just going, I don't even want to send it. What if he says it's a toy? Like, he could come and just be like, this is whack, man. What the fuck are we doing? And no, he loved the first joint. And that's when the pressure was off. I'm pretty sure it was First and Foremost.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's hard as fuck.
It was either First and Foremost or it was, what's the second to last joint? Gazing out over the cityscape. It's a word. Precedence.
Precedence, yeah.
I think that might have been the first.
That's a hard ass beat too. Like,
yeah, he just killed all of the beats, bro.
I've watched him because, you know, when he does a little tutorial, like he'll start on the keys.
Yeah.
And then you swipe left.
Yeah.
And then he's putting something else in there, and then he's
basing out.
Yeah, he moves around his room, and then by the time you get to you swipe to the last one, and it's playing the whole beat. It's
It's all composed.
Oh, it's like
none of this
goosebumps.
MP3 sample clipped together shit, man.
Nah,
Which I'm guilty of.
Yeah.
It's a quick fix when you need a beat, but
yeah.
it's just so much love in these beats. Viliani, his girl,
Yes.
she's following the exact same path, bro.
Yeah, she's doing it too, yeah.
They're a powerhouse, man.
Yeah.
That studio, I'd love to be a next door neighbour, man. Just listen to them two create all day. You know
I
what
bet
mean?
his next door neighbour fucking hates him.
You know, man.
You know what it's like.
Yeah, it's Melbourne, though.
I've met a okay.
Different,
I've-
bit more welcoming with
I
cultures.
haven't met a fucking neighbour. I like but
No, I've upset Deno's neighbours.
yeah.
Yeah, they came over and knocked on the door.
Legit?
Yeah, we were
Fucking
recording.
What were you doing?
Recording.
They didn't even come over when I was screaming there.
Oh, man. Go back 15 years when we were doing all of the fucking verbal architect stuff back in that era when it was just who can scream the loudest on the
Yeah,
mic is the
yeah.
best rapper.
yeah.
You're in a room, you got fucking Vance, you got Awkwards, you got fucking Sieges and Cransy and all that, man. It's
Yeah.
just like everyone's just yelling.
Vance
Everything's
got-
hitting the fucking compressor. Like,
Yeah, bouncing off the roof.
pop filter's got steam
I
coming
dare,
off of it.
I dare say Goobs would take that fucking
Yeah,
crown now.
Goobsy does that now.
When the way he comes that posse track on the EP,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it comes in hard.
it's fucking wild, man. It's like everyone's like doing
Yeah,
their
but-
thing.
but
This
big-
cunt comes in like a fucking hurricane.
Dude.
But Bigfoot's the original one of that did that with the
Yeah.
voice. Because the way it's so deep, you know, like
Oh, it's the
he's a
illest,
big
man.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
and I just growing up, Bigfoot was my shit, man.
same, bro.
So
that first
hard.
time I heard him authentic LP strut shit,
yeah.
turn an SM58 to scrap metal.
Yeah,
bro. It's
yeah.
like, who the fuck is this,
Stomping
bro?
shit.
100.
And I seen him like he used to always come here with bias every time, like,
Yeah,
and he's hired goon shit
yeah.
and jump up there.
Yeah, another super humble dude, bro. And
Yeah.
really easy to work with, bro. He's just,
Nice. I met him a bunch of times back in the day. Fucking nice dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah,
Always
yeah.
up for a drink and a chat.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
He probably doesn't remember my fucking face, but
He's
that's
just
fine.
about it, bro. When
He's
it comes
o-
to the
he's
music,
over-
he's about it. Like, that's
Yeah.
it.
He's over with like the 750s now. He's been
Yeah,
there for
Queenslander.
Years.
Yeah.
So
God's country.
yeah, God's country. But fucking just the humidity, bro. Like
Yeah, can't do.
I can in small doses.
Yeah.
It's like barley.
Yeah. For even this summer dragged on. It's the first time I've ever in my life said,
been
I'm
dry.
fucking ready for winter, man.
Yeah, bring the
I've had
rain.
enough of sweating, man.
Will it come? Will it come hard, or will it just not come at all? Will it
Talking about
just be-
winter?
Yeah.
No, man. It should be pretty frosty. We usually get it pretty low over
Like,
here.
usually
I've got
it's
a
pissing
jacket, I'm
down.
fucking ready.
Like
Yeah.
the last few years, it's pissing down by Christmas. Remember?
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
even-
2 Christmases ago it was freezing. Dude.
Yes. But this is
Yeah.
what it's like now. This is what it was like when we were kids, just dry all the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
and then a little bit of rain right on my birthday in July.
Oh, we need rain, bro.
Yes, we do.
Let's put veggies in old man's back, but I need them shits growing.
Fuck yeah,
It's important when you get to the 30s, you know?
it is, bro. Especially with the poison they're fucking putting out for us
Yeah.
now.
Grow your own shit, for real.
Facts.
So when did you move here? You knew. You only just moved from Melbourne or something.
No.
You knew.
Yeah.
You smell
I'm-
new.
I moved over 2007.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Back when our shit was popping properly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
So
he fucking slid in the back door.
Oh yeah. So I 2004, 5, 6. I was coming over all the time playing shows.
You should be back to pronouncing it as Melbourne by now.
Melbourne and
Melbourne.
Not
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Peel.
Melbourne.
That's Queensland.
I still-
Peel.
I still say Castle, and people
Yeah?
freak out. Yeah.
Castle.
Yeah. I moved over here. He's working with like Pagan Ellipsis guys and all them fellas. And
Yeah, man.
Double
Me and
and
Motive
nothing.
have been close for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen him for a while now, but he was one of the first dudes I ever rapped with. Hey, we met at schoolies, bro. All those dudes fucking freestyling and
Yeah.
shit.
Fucking schoolies.
Yeah, it was crazy to
Good
meet
group
them
of
because
dudes.
I met Poetica.
He's a weapon.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the homie. He's fucking
For real.
he's my brother.
Yeah.
He came over to the block party in Melbourne in like 2005.
Mhm.
He was like 16. Somehow, because he's a Māori, he fucking just looked like an old cunt, so he got into this
Yeah.
fucking show. Then he's just in the middle of this crowd, fucking just rapping at us. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you?
Yeah, no
Just got
shit.
angry.
He's like, you should come fucking Adelaide and play some shows. I'm like, all right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then like I had drunk fucking Bliss and Esso. They
Yeah.
were Flowers in a Pavement
Yeah.
mixtape.
Back before the
Before,
sobriety.
before the album.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
they were selling them for $5.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, right.
this,
Good old
but they
days.
were
Yeah,
not
it was
famous.
like- it
before
was-
they were famous, yeah.
Yeah, it was all over Jack Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was sick.
Just rapping about hobbits and bongs. Oh.
Yeah.
so Bliss gave me a fucking mixtape, and he goes, "Oh, they're $5." I said, "I just got no. I don't have $5." And then I went and borrowed $5 off someone. Went and found the cut. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Still got it?
I'm fucking. Who knows?
hell,
That's
that'd
fucking
be-
35 moves ago.
That's the treasure.
But yeah, I wish I did. Yeah, but it was a fucking the block party, and then
You never know.
it was when the hoods fucking exploded.
Yeah, calling come out and just changed everything
Yeah,
forever.
there was
Well,
some cunt with a giant swan hat. It just said, "I'm a swan." It was fucking beautiful.
It's a swan. That's sick. Well, we got Pagan in mind. Let's start a fucking petition to get Prime back rapping, man.
Prime.
Prime. Remember him?
Nah, from Adelaide.
Man.
You don't know
Prime
Prime?
from Pagan Ellipsis. So you had Motive,
Oh,
Purpose,
yeah.
K-Dog,
Yes,
Prime,
yeah,
Poetica.
Yeah.
Prime, bro.
I don't think he's.
Go back through his videos,
I
man.
don't think
Yeah.
he's even living in Australia now, is he?
No, he moved. Yeah,
Doing soccer
yeah,
shit.
he's doing grown man shit, bro.
I want to see.
I remember when he first started.
wanna
I
rapping.
think
see-
he's one of the best MCs this country ever produced, man, and he's
pretty dope.
I want to see fucking MC Damo again. That's what I want to
Someone
see.
was asking me the other day, but knew where he was.
I played it the other. It was a few months back. We played it up the river because it had been probably a decade since we played it.
Yeah,
And it's just punch after punch. It's fucking so
He's
funny
incredible,
to listen to. Yeah, because I remember I remember watching him, like, you remember the battles and that?
Yeah, man.
And they'd have him, you could win fucking, like, a set of 1200s.
Him and Chase were running shit.
Yeah,
back then,
and they were
man.
just
Yeah.
stomping dudes, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, fucking,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
he just
you know,
sort of-
words like Damo words.
Yeah,
is Cody on the fucking mic mutilation.
yeah.
Like he's still around and fucking keen to get active and stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
still, if you're hearing this, brother,
Stoke the fire.
yeah, because I had a feeling there was going to be a comeback, but
There should be.
life happens and shit. But
It does.
fucking make it happen.
Yeah,
let's
fuck
do
yeah.
it.
They need. I think coming this far into the fucking woke culture bullshit where
Oh,
everyone's
don't get me
complaining
going.
and fucking trying to censor shit.
Oh, they
Everyone's
keep
everyone's pushing back on it
Yeah,
now. Everyone's
yeah,
had
now.
enough, man.
Yeah,
It's
now.
I don't
changed.
give a fuck what you call yourself, man. Get the
yeah.
fuck out of my face. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
100%.
let's take it back to 03.
Yeah,
and
if you're
start
if you're
fucking
into that shit,
speak your mind again.
Don't listen to
Yeah.
Mnops EP.
Because
Never listen to none of my
You will
music.
probably
I've always
get mad.
I've always been clear with that, man. I say I'm not catering and shit. You know what I mean?
that's right, same, yeah.
I've got gay friends. They say faggot more than anyone I fucking know, bro.
Give
They
us
do
our
not.
fucking word back.
They don't get offended by my shit, bro.
We
Some
call-
of them are my biggest supporters, you know. But there's these people that are offended for
Yeah.
other people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
aren't. It's like shut the fuck up.
Shut
bro.
Unless it's
the
you,
fuck
unless it's
up.
about you.
10
Even
years
if it's,
of that
do you know what?
shit.
Even if it's about you, shut the fuck
I don't
up.
care.
Fuck you
Dye
as
your
well.
hair. Fucking
Listen,
grow some titties.
every
I don't
one of
care,
my
man.
mates is a fag, if I say so.
100, dude. Like,
Alright?
so I feel like everyone's trying to go back to that era, bro, where
we want it
freedom of
back.
speech was fucking prevalent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
The
people have
90s
had
and
enough
shit.
of this, trying to figure out what everyone's fucking throwing down and
In the
put this
90s
in your bio.
In the
Shut
late
fuck up.
90s, there wasn't a man on this planet that hadn't been called a fag.
Yeah, I mean,
Am I right?
100. I'm aware that like I'm all for like,
Everyone was a fag.
but even like, it's good that the world is a lot more like talking about feelings and depression and
Yes,
real
yeah.
actual
It's
issues.
good because
and-
I can sit like this and feel
Yeah,
comfortable.
Yeah, you
the
feel-
world isn't one size fits all. Everything's get over it.
But
Be a
depression's
man,
real
like it's
shit.
not like that.
Yeah, depression's real shit.
But to cater to fucking every single feeling and emotion that doesn't
Yeah.
even exist half the time.
And then label it.
People are bored when they're not pissed off, so they go online, get offended by shit, so that they've
Yeah.
got something to do with their afternoon now.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
getting stupid out there, man.
I even find,
And they do it to music. Don't
Yes.
fucking touch the music,
leave
man.
the music alone. They're
Especially
doing
the
it,
old shit.
and the comedy, they're doing it to comedy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah,
See him
yeah.
like Forte out.
Yeah.
You see what they're doing to him?
I didn't even see what he said.
Well,
I know they went after him.
I only
Look,
just seen that he made that jump.
he
Yeah.
did a comedy show. I'll just cut it short.
Yeah.
He did a comedy show. He made some jokes about domestic violence, which, do you know what? I've never seen a comic that hasn't.
100%, man.
You
Jim
know-
Jeffries is the fucking king of that
And they
shit.
fucking went after him, bro.
Really?
Yeah, the whole country went after him. And he's like, you know what? Get fucked. Like, it was on the news and everything. And the first thing I said, he's onto something here because they're talking about him. So all you're going to do is hold another one. Do you know what I mean?
Go harder again.
Manipulate that fucking bullshit that
Use
they're
it.
using against us.
It's either you push against the shit,
you twist
or
it.
you get smothered by it,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
end up lost, bro. Because it's
Yeah.
just like, well, now you can't do anything wrong. It's like fucking. If you come out the gates going, I do not give a fuck
Yeah.
about your feelings.
Yeah.
People get used to that.
They do, yeah.
And go, no, you have to pander. You have to bet. That dude, he's never gonna pander. Just ignore him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he's a
that's
lost
who the
cause.
fuck I want to be forever, dude. Like,
But that's the funny thing, because my kids, you know I'm pretty outspoken. Even if you don't know me, you probably know by now.
yeah.
After 10 minutes. I don't really give a fuck.
No.
But my kids weren't playing into that shit.
Nah.
Because that was going through the schools.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're
yeah.
coming home. They were a bit younger, obviously, when this bullshit was starting.
It's the tails and litter boxes and shit. Or
Yeah, well, people were
The little
doing weird
boxes as
shit.
well.
fucked up world.
People were doing weird shit. And they were asking me about it. I'm like, man, you better not let me catch you doing any of that fucking bullshit.
Hardcore,
And
man.
that was it. Like, and they automatically could see that it was weird. They didn't need me to say that.
Yeah.
But it's these fucking parents that twist their kids. Like, what's that bitch's name?
It's because they've left them on iPads as a babysitter since they were kids,
Yeah,
bro,
fucking
so that they
cooked
could
them.
go and live in their own fucking online social media life.
Exactly.
And then they get to teenagers and they're like, oh no, they're
Who's that?
fucking
My kid
cooked.
doesn't know
Well,
anything.
everyone has to accept my shit
Yeah,
kid now.
But what
You know
about
I mean?
that
Like,
bitch,
fuck
fucking
off.
MG Megan Fox?
She's
Oh,
got
yeah.
like 3 trans
I've got
kids or
3
something.
sons and they're all trans.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking not even up to her kneecaps.
Didn't they do the Blood Brothers fucking thing as well?
Right,
ceremonies
they used to
and
drink
shit?
each other's blood and shit.
That's the one, yeah.
But that's the least weirdest part of it.
Mm.
Look what she did to her fucking boys.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Like that shit just,
Is that MGK's kids?
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah, they just had one.
Some
but
other
I
dude.
think she had other ones, yeah.
I think you gotta, like, even he's a fucking weirdo. He did well getting away from her.
Strange cat.
He's a weird motherfucker.
All that Hollywood shit is though, man. Once you start fucking
Yes.
swinging around in them circles,
Yeah,
though,
dirty.
you just
Yeah, Kanye.
See,
Your cousin
what
Love.
the fuck?
man, he was on a roll.
What the fuck?
Some of the shit he was coming out with a few weeks ago, it was just like, man, this motherfucker might actually be on the money. I'm not going to be specific
Yes.
to what.
Yeah, I know
some
what
of
you're
it.
talking about.
And then the dude just comes out 2 days ago saying he sucked his cousin's dick for fucking 10 years.
But then
It's like, dude, come on,
And his
man.
cousin's like,
Wow.
fuck. His cousin's in jail.
How do you do it? How am I supposed to buy your record
His
now?
His cousin's in jail.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are lining up now.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just
oh,
unlocked
yeah?
a new skill in there.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck.
Fucking hell.
Using red M&Ms for lipstick now every day, the poor cunt
dude
in
just
jail.
gets stuffed like a piggy bank now. What the fuck,
Right.
man? Like,
He had
And
some-
then he put a post up saying, I guess because I sucked my cousin's dick, now I can say faggot. Well, we were saying it anyway, bro. You probably could have got away with
Yeah.
it.
Probably didn't need a belly full of semen.
I
What
said
is
to
he
Luke, I
doing?
got to throw all these fucking shoes out. I can't do this anymore.
Trump was doing nothing like this when he got his Twitter taken off of him and banned from social media. I mean,
Yeah.
Kanye's just out there just like,
He's trying to make someone kill him.
oh, I can't
He's
wait for
saying
the
it.
new South Park season, man.
Oh,
It's
bro.
gonna be so
It's going to be
good.
fish dicks
I'm
everywhere.
so
Back to
happy.
10 episode fucking seasons as well, apparently. So-
Yeah, it had a picture of Diddy on the front holding a fucking super soaker. You know he's going to be going, take that, take that.
Bro, even if this dude gets found innocent, he's guilty after all this shit, bro.
Oh, he's 100%
He's a
guilty.
bad man.
Like-
Fucking oath.
Not only that, he's a fucking leech on hip hop.
Oh, bad. I can't listen to Biggie no more, man, because all I hear is that fucking dildo in the background.
Yeah, take
Get
that.
with your friends
Yeah.
to get with my fans,
Yeah.
and we can be. You don't need to be in the studio, man. Just go and
Get
hit
the fuck-
record.
yeah,
get
like
out,
Suge
get
said.
out of the room.
Like
cunt.
Suge said. If you don't want to have your fucking producer
Yeah.
dancing all up in your clips,
Yeah.
come to Death Row.
How's he keep drifting into the recording room all the time?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sure
The
they're going to do it.
Yeah, shorty.
It's all the
They're
lube.
gonna do
all
it
the
in
lube
South
he's just
Park, I know
sliding
it.
in.
He'll be
Imagine
ad-libbing
Biggie
everything.
just standing there, just going. Anyway.
And Suge was like a real fucking gangster. Like, man, this dude's a
Yeah.
fucking poof. You know, like he was the first one to call it.
Yeah.
And then 50, like now 50's just dragging, like, I seen he's trying to drag Buster into it. I'm like, please don't let this be true about Buster.
50's a go.
He's my favorite dude ever, man.
I fucking, like,
Same, bro. Always
Buster-
has been.
Buster growing up was like my favorite MC.
Yeah.
But now 50's saying everywhere Buster used to go, they used to feed him what they would call fun boys. I'm like, I'm in there, I'm in the comments. See, now they got me. I'm in the comments. You fucking leave this man alone.
Oh, no.
Don't you dare. Because this is my shit. But then, let's get off of that shit.
Yeah.
So,
You hit a nerve.
I don't even remember where we were.
yeah, nah. So we'll shoot back to the latest album real quick. You got some physicals coming, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's like literally a fucking day or two we've missed
Yeah.
out on having physical CDs here. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Wax should be scheduled for a little bit later in the year.
Yeah, that's sick.
See what the demand is like, man. It's getting like, even with this here, I'm sitting on CDs
Yeah,
that I wish
bro.
I didn't press.
I
It's just
know.
every release less and less and less
Yeah.
hard copies. But then you die hard dudes, especially the people that I work with
Yeah.
musically, they're like, I have to have a physical copy.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's pressing CDs so that everyone that worked on the project has a copy,
Yeah.
rather than the
It's a Rockefeller
sales
chain.
itself, man. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking thanks for being
Yeah.
a part of it.
There's two diehard collectors that I know of, and that's Ty Ashworth and
Yeah, he's always,
and that Oz CD collector. I think
Oz-
he's from WA.
yeah,
now, and he's
OZ.
like fucking all over everything.
Yeah.
Apart from that, man, no one's really collecting these fucking things no more.
I know,
so it's
bro.
getting harder to pull the pin and actually press them.
it's sad.
Like,
And
My
like,
last
I saw
4
it.
albums I've impressed.
Yeah.
Just digital.
I reckon tapes have become more popular, man, and that's just
What?
to have
Yeah,
sitting
that's-
in the pool room.
yeah, I
you
think,
know,
yeah,
like,
more of
no
a-
one's playing them.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Jack,
right.
Jack Vol, one of his albums, he fucking pressed tapes.
Put the tape, yeah.
Yeah, K Double did it with their last release and shit.
Fucking, because I saw this morning, I was a bit sad to see that Not enough people back Tyhar's press.
Fuck, that disappointed me, man.
Yeah.
I congratulated the shit
Yeah.
out of him last night on that too.
Yeah, he was holding it because we did that big sticker for him. He was holding in
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
And like I backed it and that. I was
just enjoying seeing the cover art that
Yeah.
we made on that the test release. And
Yeah.
fucking for it to not.
It
He
didn't
said
make
not
it.
in the immediate future. So
Oh, absolutely. But
Everyone get behind Tyha. That guy's fucking magic. Man.
you
Yeah.
try to push.
pre-sales, man, that determines whether you pull the pin or not. It is what it is.
People
like,
just fucking ignore, but they want it.
Timing's hard.
They want it for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly right.
Like we
Costs
love
a
making
fortune.
it, so we're gonna make it regardless. But
Mhm.
it's just unfortunate. Like I don't think these guys like There's no disrespect to the ones that do support, but
Yeah.
like we were saying before, how much fucking money
Oh,
we have
hardcore,
spent.
man. It's thousands and thousands just
Oh,
to.
it's
This is
tens.
before the hard copies, man. It's like thousands of fucking the beats, the mix,
It's
the
a couple
edits.
of grand
Time,
per
man,
project.
Time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple of grand per project, and that's if you didn't ditch 10 beats
Yeah.
that you've already paid for.
Fucking oath, man.
So
Just to make a 6-track EP, like I don't know about you, bro.
Yeah.
The only time I get in the studio, that's a Friday night when the kids are in bed,
yeah,
and that's depending on what state you're in.
Friday.
And then I'll sit there on one song, and I will not go to bed until it's finished. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's one track, maybe done,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
at least enough to be able to send off to a mixer or engineer.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm the same.
you find hours that aren't
I'm
there
a
to
lot-
make this
I'm
shit.
a lot different.
Luke's
Yeah.
different.
I
He
don't
can
have-
do
I
it
don't have
every
kids.
day.
Yeah.
I do try and do 4 hours a day.
Yeah, right.
Minimum.
But now that we're doing this shit,
Yeah.
like this might have been my other day that I used to use.
For music shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
it
you're
takes
working full time.
But now that we're doing this shit,
Yeah.
these fucking things are taking like 2 days to upload. Like
Yeah.
I just ordered a new computer. That's neither here or there. But
Yeah.
like what I'm saying is when it's uploading, I can't, go through and fuck around because
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll stop it or.
Yeah. So when you're pumping out high volume of art, people are like, where do you find the time? It's
Mm.
like, you just fucking said it, bro. You find the time.
There ain't no
Whether it's
motherfucking
there or
time.
not, it's
Yeah.
fucking there. You just have to make it work. And you just
Squeeze
be
it.
tired all weekend.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, whatever, man. Like, find that fucking time.
If you didn't love it, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Exactly right.
Exactly.
But then when it comes to this, everyone wants a hard copy, everyone
Yeah.
wants a copy of this, but they don't want to pay for it. It's like, man,
Yeah.
this is like where you hit that fork in the road.
Or
Like,
it's-
do
exactly.
I bother or not?
Yeah.
Support
Or
your
a t-shirt.
Support your motherfucking people.
You do you do a t-shirt and then you got your mates saying,
Everyone wants
"Can
a
I
free
have a
shirt,
t-shirt?"
free hoodie, free hat, whatever, yeah.
Well, they're fucking $40 for me.
Can you hold one for me till fucking next September? Like,
Give us
Yeah.
give us a hoodie on tick, you can't.
yeah. 6 people saying that, you're like, man.
I had one person hounding me for a shirt,
Mhm.
and like I won't go into names, but like in the end, I got so
Say
fucked off because the audacity, like, because it's $40. You know what I mean? If you really want it,
Yeah,
just fucking buy it. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
and like, you know what it's like. If you say you do 20 t-shirts, 30 t-shirts, whatever,
Yeah.
you pay for them, rah rah. It's almost like you've spent it before it even comes back anyway. It's not.
Such a slow trickle feed return that it just doesn't feel like you're making money back anyway.
you
'Cause
put-
it's such a big outlay.
That's right.
And you could be getting sales back for like years, you know. It's
If
just
you
like-
put it, the only way you can possibly see it is
Yeah.
if you put it in a separate pile as you get it.
How good is the feeling though? This is the only reason I'll do shirts again is when you're out in the public, some cunt you've never even met, it's got your fucking
wearing it.
name on their shit, and it's just like,
Mad.
all right, that's
That's a good
pretty. That's
feeling.
pretty.
It's
cool.
way better than the feeling when you walk past Goodwill and see your shit hanging up.
True story.
$6 for a fucking Lozy shirt.
Damn.
Actually, it happened to my mate.
Was your mate named Lozy?
No, she's actually like one of the best fighters in the country.
Right.
Shannon the Cannon.
Shannon, I tell you what.
Yeah, no, yeah. You do it?
Yeah, I done,
You-
a,
you
done a
still
big
work?
shin piece on it. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
legend, man.
Yeah, I grew
Yeah.
up with her.
Yep.
I think one turned up in Cairns, one of her shirts,
Oh, no shit.
Oh,
or
dope.
something like that. I remember her putting a post up.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, but someone's paid for it, and that's cool. Whatever you do
Yeah.
what you want with it, but
No,
it
that's
just
cool.
it just makes it hard moving on to your next project.
100.
You want to you always want to be better,
Mhm.
but better
It's more
is
expensive.
is more money.
I know,
You know.
man.
And you got to being where we are musically. You're not going to see a return.
Nah, fuck
No.
no,
And
no
you
way.
need if you're not comfortable with that, you shouldn't do it.
That's where you see them come and go, man. Day trippers
Yeah.
all the time. Come in, pick the mic
I'm
up,
not
put it
making
down because
money.
they aren't getting instant gratification. They're not getting headlines on
Yeah,
bills.
they're not really
getting
about
the
it.
daps
Yeah,
or
put the fucking work in.
the people are hitting them back in their inbox going, stop inboxing me your music. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're not ready to put the hours into organic growth, get the fuck out of here.
It's true.
That's
no
true.
one hates. No one. I mean, no one likes you spamming their inbox with your
Hardcore,
track, and
So many of them too.
it's unfortunate because it would be a great way. But the thing is, you're just pissing people off. You know.
If you can't open up with a, hey man, how are you?
Yeah.
This is how I know of you.
Yeah.
Some kind of conversation.
Yeah.
If it's just like, check my new track.
Yeah.
Fucking check this
Yeah.
dick. Fuck you, man.
Stroke my ego.
I've just sent it to 700 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about when you started, like, getting into your art side of it before tattooing, like
Yeah.
bombing, graphing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
young cunt started.
Yeah, your first year of high school, man.
Everyone did it.
Yeah, I'm probably dabbling with a few tags and shit with BJ in primary school, man. We were whack as fuck. But
Yeah, yeah.
you get to high school, especially a school like Morphettvale, man, which has
crewed
always
up.
been like a notorious writer school
Yeah.
since the 90s and that.
Yeah.
My brother went there. He's fucking 11 years my senior, bro. So his era was all writers and shit.
Same with
like-
Ranella, yeah.
Yeah. I remember getting in the stretchy bus on the way to school, the M bus, we called it.
Yeah, banging the roof out.
I was in the back, man. I look up at the ceiling and my brother's got tags with
Yeah.
this other dude, Thighs, from like it would have been
Thighs
like
it?
97, yeah.
Thighs it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
95 to 97 around
And
the
he had
circa
that,
that
he
era.
had that whole
Those
different
big
style.
ass S's and shit.
Yeah.
This is before he was like so toasted. This is
Yeah.
like mid 90s when he was fucking, his pieces were sick, those Occupy joints. Like, he was a burner, man,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
he cooked himself or whatever. But yeah, I remember getting on the bus for school. I'm 10 years younger than my brother, man. He's still got stay up tags on the roof. And I'm just like,
And they couldn't buff him off. It's that
No.
art line shit.
and when I was a kid, I used to sneak into his room and look at all of his pieces up on his wall and shit. When I
Yeah.
was like little. Get the fuck out of my room.
Same with
So
mine,
I'm
yeah.
fucking looking at pieces, man.
That's where it all like came from for
Yeah,
me. It's
it was
like,
always going to be a thing.
yeah, my brothers, like older friends and that, who are now my close friends, because
Mm-hmm.
you know, as you get older, age doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But they used to fuck shit up, and that's when I started seeing the tags and that, and then
Yeah.
that's when I started doing it. And it like we were saying the other week to when Carol was in here, like how big it was.
Yeah.
Like tagging was just
And you're talking about the roundabouts when the bus was fucking
roofies on. when
That's
it's
what
in
it
the
is.
corner.
Go around the corner and go for it.
And hit it with a fucking 30 mil or something. Just
Whatever you
like,
had, eh?
I'm not
Scratchies
from a
and shit.
Gratfield. It was just fucking.
You're from Melbourne, though.
Oh no, I was around the dudes, but it was just
different.
I'd almost
I can
retired
s-
when I moved to Melbourne. Then you get off to Tullamarine and everything's just like paint me. It's like,
Paint,
okay,
yeah.
okay, I've got to go get a kit.
oh yeah, you hit the Ballarat line, fucking.
Oh, everywhere,
Yeah.
bro.
More,
Everything.
more piecing, like less trashing
Yeah.
in Melbourne.
Come back
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
everything's-
yeah.
Everything's
More art,
green again.
More
yeah.
pieces and
Yeah.
fucking tag.
But that's where I was going with it, because now you're always, you say you only free time you get, you like to go out, you like to go paint and shit.
For sure.
I still see you like, it's Adam's Deli, isn't it? Is it Adam's Deli?
Oh,
on that
yeah, the old
corner?
Wirianda spot.
Yeah, you're always doing that as well.
I had one on there. Me and Enzo painted that first, and then he redid it with his mate Heads, who lives either interstate or overseas now. So I gave up my spot so he could cater to the homie, bro. They've been tight since like day one or whatever. But yeah, I had one on there for a bit. Yeah, there's a few around the place, man.
So you're still practicing as much as you can, really.
How can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like walking more than I like driving, bro.
Yeah,
Especially through the Morphe.
You're like
But
fucking-
yeah, I
you'd-
mean,
you'd be able to get down to Slimey's pretty easy with them long legs.
you know, fucking,
It was a cunt getting out for me.
back in the day. Fuck,
Yeah, I had to fucking run up how we used to dunk the rings.
I
straight
got
up the
done
wall.
there, man. When I was a kid, I was wagging to school and shit. Fucking went to climb up behind their footy club. Just got fucking dragged off at the drain and just straight into the slime, eh?
Because a lot of the footy heads didn't like it. But then there was
Nah,
then there
that's
was a,
right.
then
I
there was
fucking
a
hated it back
then there
eh?
was a crew of footy heads that did right.
Yep.
Was it was like FAE or something? Remember that? Or
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell, but
Nah.
I know the dudes.
yeah, it was around that. It was Morphe area.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was mates with one of them, Matt, fucking for years, and he was like had his crew of like dudes that were into it.
Half footy, half graph.
Half footy graph, yeah, just bombing, bombers, nothing too crazy, but
Yeah.
seems like Slimey's fucking just getting loaded up now.
Yeah, it's thick in there,
It's come
bro.
back strong again.
The fucking walls are thick.
Yeah, I stayed out of there for a good 10 years or so. I still got one under there from 08.
My first clip I did, like when I first dropped an album, which was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So not long. We shot bully rap in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's been a few clips shot in that joint.
Yeah.
Over the years, yeah.
And it was still covered in like 7-3A.
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah.
Fucking all the big like names still going in there.
Oh, they're everywhere still, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of those dudes are letting up anytime soon, I don't reckon, eh?
But you remember, we were talking about this just before. You remember when writing, because Morpher was like Morpher Vale, Ranella,
Yeah.
Woodcroft.
It's a huge suburb, yeah.
Yeah, but like so close together.
So it's just 516 something.
You'll remember the crews that used to just go around fucking bombing.
Oh, yeah.
Like absolutely lighting up walls.
The party era, man. When you can still have house parties,
Yeah.
the Star Forces come fuck you over and shit.
And if Star Force. So so it got so bad that every Friday night and Saturday night the choppers would come.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd have men on the ground.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. They would fucking storm through the hoods.
Yep.
Looking for you.
Morris had the best parties I've ever fucking... They were them.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was them ones. Star Force coming down the driveway. We're lifting up the garage door, fucking pegging bottles
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
They come charging up with their shields, shut the roll door, lock it.
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts, man.
Big
That was
parties.
Porty South somewhere. Fucking about 10 of us got locked up that night.
Bro, the
That's
parties
stupid.
were crazy. When have you seen a party like that since? There's
I don't
just
think they can. I think they shut it down as soon as there's noise.
They
now.
do,
They're
yeah.
over it, eh?
they do.
I
Because
feel sorry for these teens, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty well half of them smoking crack.
they can't even fucking have they
Sitting
can't
in
have,
their sheds smoking crack, talking shit, bro. Because they
Yeah.
can't fucking go and socialise on that.
we
scale.
didn't even have crack. We didn't know what crack was.
Nah.
Remember? There was no crack.
It was weed and beers.
They had shit like speed and shit, but
Yeah.
it was like
red Mitzies.
red Mitzies were dope. They were alright. I'm not gonna bag on them ever.
Thing is.
Tony Mockbell did a good fucking job. Hey,
Oh, man, the old Pinger days. Fucking hell.
but yeah,
It was Nokia's and what car park is the party happening in? If it's not a house, it was Port Noongar fucking... It was a car park, Seaford car park. Like, it was just make a party happen and shit would just appear.
I don't even think I didn't even have a phone till I was like 16, and it was brick.
Yeah, I had the Nokia 51 turn.
The only
Before
time-
they
I'd
went
say
small,
mine.
the big fucking...
Yeah, the big unbreakable. The only person that ever used to call me on it, my mum.
Yeah.
I remember the boy saying, the only person that ever calls you your fucking mum.
Put a pretty case on it.
But that's the point, bro. Like when you're paro on your knees later on,
Yeah.
I'm getting a lift home.
Yeah.
You
Whereas
know?
Optus free time trying to tune birds.
Yeah, free time.
Back when you would actually ring people to
Yeah.
talk for no reason.
We're old as fuck.
Yeah, we are.
Every
fucked.
night was a podcast.
Yeah, it was.
Because it was free.
I used to fucking reverse dial on the Telstra box.
1-800 Mum Dad.
Reverse charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reverse charge.
Fucking oath, man.
So
Yeah.
you went from graphing. How did you get? Because we know a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
Like I don't know BJ heaps well, but like Cody did fair bit of my arm and stuff.
Oh, legit.
Yeah, like
I didn't
that
even know
piece.
that.
He did it at his house.
Yeah.
and He used to call me B-Dub Ryan because
Yep.
I always had B-Dubs on.
Rocking the Persians, my man.
But how did you get into tattooing? Like when did that start?
A lot of it was BJ, but I guess the first mob...
So you were good mates with BJ growing up too.
We've been mates since year 4 or 5. Man.
Yeah, he's a good cunt.
Oh, so
Oh, yeah,
since
he's
kids.
He's a good guy.
Best man at my wedding, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the home.
Hey?
It's the home.
Yeah.
100%.
Super
yeah,
nice
whether
dude.
he lives here or fucking Iran, bro, we're still tight, man.
But don't go to Iran.
Yeah, maybe don't go there. Try and stay away from
I can't come over to
Rough
Iran.
shark attack there the other day.
Fuck.
Anyway.
A shark attack in Iran.
You're more
that's
likely to
someone
get hit
filmed
with
it
a
off the
missile.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some dudes out there just getting torn apart by these sharks. Cunts are just filming it on the beach.
I hate them, man. That's so hard to watch.
Yeah.
But do you look away?
Shit house beach, man. It's like a power station.
No,
out there. I
you
would
get
be
mad
swimming
views.
there.
bro.
It's shocking.
Watch the podcast.
Sharks everywhere.
I don't, oh. So we'll go back.
But yeah, I think my old man took me. I don't know. One day I must be wagon school or something, and he's like, "Fuck it, let's go get a tattoo." He took me to Beach Road Shop when I was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
I got my first tat, that TMT tat. There is when we first started doing music and shit.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was just like, "Fuck, man, I want to do this." And I remember like trying to like take my pictures in to sell them to tattoo shops, and
Yeah.
because
you were already doing a lot
draw.
of art.
All I ever did at school was draw, bro. That's why I dropped out. I was just no good at nothing else.
Yeah.
Draw or play footy. But yeah, it was hard because it was still bikey as fuck.
Yes,
and I'm
it
a
was,
kid,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, we'll take your pictures for free, but we're not
Yeah.
paying you shit." It's just like,
It was
"All right,
nasty.
no worries, not the time." BJ fucking tried to get apprenticeship at shops. Fuck, got laughed out because same deal, man.
Yes.
The attitude was the ego was
We
just
own it.
still.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he went to Thailand, man. Him and his old man and his brother and that were always going over there for holidays and
Yeah.
stuff. And he was getting tattooed by like a dude called Nuts in Melbourne, and he was getting tattooed by a dude in Thailand. They formed a friendship.
Yeah.
He basically did like a free, unpaid fucking living in Thailand apprenticeship
Yeah.
over there.
Learned slowly how to.
Yeah, he went that way because no one would give him a shot here.
Yeah.
Like, we were all just sort of like too young and scrawny for that industry.
How
I
the
guess.
bikies ran the shops here was fucking wild to me. Being a Melbourne guy.
Yeah.
It's still the same over. It was the same over there.
Yeah, it
as
was the
well.
same now.
It's just, yeah. I mean, the whole world was like that.
Yeah.
In the 90s, early 2000s, man. It was
Oh,
just
definitely.
dudes with beards and flannies, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they still kind of do, but not all of it. Because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember
there's
the
still
struggle.
involvement.
You would have been coming in right at the struggle.
we were teenagers, man.
Yeah.
Fucking 50 kilos, like,
Yeah.
just trying to, yeah. So the timing was off.
Pretty
But he went over
intimidating.
there, got real good, man. He
Yeah.
came back and was training all of us up.
Yeah.
Like, Cody picked it up real quick. That's his brother.
Cody's fucking really good.
Yeah.
Cody is really, really like good with his like life.
For
You
sure.
seen him do like basketball plays and shit.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely,
crazy.
man. So I was working FIFO back then. I was doing a month on, week off in WA, but when I was coming home on R&Rs, BJ would be teaching me little bits here and there and that. But
Yeah.
it just got to the point, like, after a couple of years, if you're only dabbling with tattooing once a month,
It's
you're
hard.
not going to retain anything.
Yeah, you need to keep. Yeah, same as everything.
Yeah. So eventually just took the leap, man, and just went, fuck it.
Started-
Hung the work boots up and just went head first in a bit of an apprenticeship in town and
Yeah.
just went from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Started just smashing your own self on
Yeah.
your legs and shit.
I was just hungry, man.
Yeah.
Just had to try and get good
You
quick.
need it. It's all about the way it goes in the skin. Is completely different, isn't it? The way
For the first year,
drawing.
man, you're spending money to get to work. You're not making any
Absolutely.
money, so you want to try and level up as fast as you
Yeah.
can to try and get past that stage and
Yeah.
turn it into a career. Like,
But even if you're a great artist on paper, you still gotta.
yeah, it's a completely different craft.
so
man.
different, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much discipline, and patience. It's different.
Yeah, because Morris, like, I still remember I was working away when he sort of just started. I think he was apprenticing.
2014, roughly.
Yeah,
I reckon. Yep.
and like the leaps, like even he's made as well, like
Yeah.
in his art.
Pengilly,
Yeah, yes, Chris.
rest in peace, brother.
Yes,
But yeah,
rest in peace.
he just came straight out the gate swinging as well.
Yeah,
I think anyone that was taught by BJ just picked it up,
it up.
because he was taught so well by Jip in Thailand. So
And
he's a natural teacher and
Yeah.
he loves teaching.
and not taking it from someone that's screaming in your face.
No,
It's more
well,
like
he'd be savage in a different way, man.
Yeah,
I'd post
yeah,
a
yeah.
tattoo up because I didn't work with him to start with, and he'd message me and be like, "Bro, take that tattoo down. That's arse."
Doing it in private's respectful.
yeah.
You can trust a motherfucker like that.
yeah.
Oh,
but
he'll still
as long as you don't come under the comments.
he'd still come up while you're in the middle of a tattoo and go, "Oi, do that bit again. That looks
Yeah,
fucked." And
yeah,
you just be like,
Come on, man. The dude's laying there
"Motherfucker,
like
for
what-
real?"
The dude's laying
But
there
you know
like,
what? You never make that mistake again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like we're way more lenient on our apprentices.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're a different group of people as well, but
Yeah.
they're hassle free. They're all picking it up quickly, man. Like
Yeah.
super proud of all of them. So they haven't really needed any harsh
So when
truths
you
like that.
so just for the people, so like you're part owner of the shop
Yeah, the walk-in studio,
And-
Christy Downs, yeah.
and Morris
Morris and Cody.
and Cody,
So we
yeah.
three-way partnership
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah,
And then those boys have the OG,
Over
the
on
private studio.
Doctor's
And
Road
what's the
Yeah.
shop called? What's
Masterminds,
Masterminds, yep.
Mastermind Studio, yeah.
Shout out to Mastermind.
Yeah.
and there's a lot
that's
of
my
different.
gang.
There's a lot of different artists in there too, like different styles.
Yeah.
B-Man's there, Bronson.
B-Man is there, bro. The colour king.
Couple
Yeah.
of chicks
Slaying
that
it.
are doing their thing in like a whole different way as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, any style can be smacked there. Absolutely, we got 9 at one shop and 6 at the other. So
Yeah,
there's
full.
no.
I'm gonna have to come see you. I think.
The
Yeah,
floor
bro.
is full.
There's you can be all you have to do is jump on the page and go, that's the person I want, because there's just
Yeah.
everyone's got their
Own styles.
own thing going. You could make all of us tattoo the same image, and everyone will do it so differently.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding which one suits your tickles the pickle, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's been a good adventure, that one. 2 years into this new studio, so
And you're loving it.
absolutely.
Is your hand fucked yet?
I can definitely feel a
Lump going.
carpal tunnel in the future. There's
Yeah.
going to be a couple of surgeries, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
is what it is. But prior to that, man, I was like fucking 10, 12-hour shifts on an angle grinder. So
So it's
that
probably feels
doesn't
a bit
help
better.
either.
It's better than an angle
Well, it
grinder.
definitely contributed to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's more, and it's the leaning over.
Lower back's killed.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're a
rips,
big
man.
lad too.
I'm now. I didn't used to be. That's
'Cause
what
there's
quitting
no-
smoking will do.
I didn't mean fat. I'm not fat shaming.
Yeah, he's fat
I mean, you're
shaming,
tall.
No, that's all right. Plenty of beers. Plenty of beers in the tank.
Fucking fat
But
shaming.
yeah, sitting. You do sit like a bit of a fucking weirdo for most of the day.
Because there's no possible way you can kick back
Nah.
and do a tattoo.
No, not if you need to get close and see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sciatica central, but
And
I mean,
even when you're laying there and they give you, you know, the ones where you put your face in?
Yeah.
They use them a lot, like overseas.
yeah,
They're the most uncomfortable If you got a bad neck, they're so
Oh.
uncomfortable. And it's almost like the artist is like, man, I got to be uncomfortable.
yeah.
You're going to be uncomfortable.
Everyone's uncomfortable.
We're all uncomfortable here.
We're gonna come out of this winning.
Yeah.
But no, it's torture on the lower back, man.
It
It's
is.
just, but it's all core because your core's not activated, so
Yeah.
just everything goes to shit. So if you're doing core exercises outside of tattooing,
Like
you
it,
can.
like you're lying, you better fix that pelvic floor before you go. Oh, that made me laugh so hard
That
because
got me. Yeah.
I know yeah, because anyone with kids knows.
We've all heard them whinging.
Yeah.
We've all heard someone that's had kids whinging about their pelvic strength. and
That
stuff.
made me fucking laugh, man, because, yeah, after 3 kids,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a struggle. Yeah, that's it.
women do go through it.
But yeah, I definitely don't exercise like I should be to counteract it. So I just do more complaining than anything.
Yeah,
and
it's
keep contributing.
That's how you
to
counteract the
Yeah,
exercise.
that's it. There's a
Still
couple of
playing.
these ones.
still dropping weight.
Mhm.
So what do you think about, what's your feeling on cream?
Numbing cream.
Yeah.
I've just had to get the fuck over it. I've had.
Yeah.
You got no choice, man.
But you reckon it's evolved enough?
People
that
come
it
in, hop
doesn't
out of the car, wrapped up like a salad roll before you even like have met them.
look
It's
like
just
a
like,
condom.
we did not discuss this prior. Like, what the
fucking-
fuck
I
are you
fucking
doing?
love it.
Here's
Love the
the
num
thing.
nums.
Here's the,
It serves its
40
purpose,
though, bro.
man.
here's the thing, yeah. that
But I will talk to the tattles before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I'm using
Please
this.
do.
Like, if you're getting somewhere,
yeah.
somewhere like anything on the arms, hands,
Yeah.
whatever. Fuck
The arms and shit, they don't hurt.
Nah.
The fucking
No,
back,
no way.
Tops of the feet.
the fucking back, that's something else.
No man has enjoyed their back tattoo ever.
Have you
Like,
got
it's-
your whole back done?
I had one on my shoulder and then I had to laser it off, and I just
I'm not
haven't.
going back.
I don't know what I want for starters, but also like I'm not in a rush.
I have my whole back rattled,
And it's fucking
it's
sick.
horrible.
And
it's fucking insane,
it-
too.
and you know,
That's where numbing cream is. It
yeah,
serves its purpose,
but it did
man.
nothing. It did not because it was.
It's different
'Cause it's
brands.
too
Some
tight.
are more regulated than others.
This was the best shit you could buy.
TKTX.
Yeah, the green one, the
Yeah,
best.
there's 2 versions of them though. You can buy from them.
Yeah, you can buy
Or you
heap.
can buy from the fucking Chinese knockoff factories.
No, it was
you gotta be
proper.
careful.
It was proper from there, but because
Some of them are fucked.
you know, Cody's mate Andy, you know Andy with all
Pounds?
the tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pound set.
Yeah.
He said to me when I told him I was going to get it, he goes, I will never probably get another tattoo and it's because of my back. And I was already booked to get it, right? And when I come back,
Where'd you go?
I got it from a mate in Bali.
Right.
And it's a fucking banger. Like,
Not Life Inc., was it?
no. No, this
Morning.
No, this is like close friends.
Include break.
Close friends, but I won't bring
Yeah.
the shop up
Yeah,
because
cool.
The shop's got nothing to do with him anymore.
Gotcha.
But I come back 3/4 rattled, right? Like I went as green as that fucking fish in there. and you know, like here at home, like if you see someone going fucking not taking it, you might say, hey, like maybe
Let's get a can of Coke in you.
Yeah.
Get them sugar levels, yeah.
when you're in a foreign country and even they say, hey man,
It's time.
like, You were
Time
going
tap out.
green. I
Oh,
was going green. I'm like, let's stop because my body was in a fucking state it had never been in.
Wow.
yeah.
Like the flu was kicking in
How's the sweat levels?
bad.
Yeah, when you get the cold sweats, that's
You're already in
I was on the-
80% humidity over
I was
there,
on the
so-
mate. I was on the
cold
phone.
sweats are done.
Yeah.
My mate rang me while I was doing it. Fucking shout out Flair, old school Flair CKM. He rang me
Flair.
while I was in the fucking chair, and he was just in tears laughing. But I was fucking gripping it with my teeth, bro. And when I come back, I
You're
saw
not alone, man. It's usually how most people handle
They
the back.
hurt so
eh?
bad.
when I come back
Yeah.
and see Andy, he's like, "You did fucking well, bro. Like that
Hardcore.
is a lot."
Yeah. You earn stripes, man, regardless of how you get through it. You get through it, man.
Oh.
Fucking hats off.
Well,
It had-
they say you don't get tattoos, you earn them.
Listen, it had cream,
Yeah.
but the cream
Nada.
maybe 5 minutes, and then as soon as it hits one nerve,
No
done.
bueno.
Cream's awesome if you're getting an hour tattoo.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only kind
once
of
you hit
tattoos
an
I
If you're
get.
hour
getting an hour tattoo, then just shut the fuck up and do it.
Yeah,
But-
but
but-
the shit wears off and you're fucked.
You
That's
know
my
what the
kind
ba-
of tats these days. I'm doing an hour. You get 40 minutes out of me? That'll do.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
you know, like the back,
I'm not sitting 5 hours anymore.
Ah,
the
no
back's
way.
too
already
old for that.
Leave that
tight.
for the women. They're good at that shit.
The back's already tight, and it's got like if it's got a bit of muscle on
Yeah.
it. I'm not trying to blow my head up, but
Yeah.
it's, if you
Arnie.
got yeah. But you put cream on it. But if you put cream on it, you got to fucking drag it to get it in there, right? Because it goes hard.
Does. It kills the skin off. Makes it real corpsey and flexy. Yeah.
Hard, like it's
Yeah.
like grinding it, and no wonder why it's probably worse at that point to put
Mm-hmm.
it on the back. You know what I mean?
That TKTX shit's like so bad. If people leave it on too long, it's like you've pulled a corpse out the Torrens, bro, or the Yarra. And fucking
Torrens.
Also,
just
so
going
it,
for
it
eh?
makes the actual surface fucking
like-
harder to tattoo.
Yeah, it's like rock. It's hard.
Because all the blood stops flowing to that area, so it goes like real white. Then you tattoo it, your light greys look black because everything's so dark.
Yeah.
And sometimes it heals darker, sometimes it doesn't.
So do you reckon this new shit that we're seeing online that it goes the cream and then spray? Do you think that's
Oh,
real?
Yeah, it worked. The spray, what that is for broken skin. So if you're doing a big
Yeah, you've
shading
already-
piece, once you've broken the skin up, spray a bit in there, and you can usually sort
Then
of
it
give
can.
it a
Then
bit
it's
of-
got somewhere to move.
simmers it down.
Yeah.
A bit, yeah.
But what is it as good as they say, or you don't know?
Each person's different.
I've used the spray. The spray, it doesn't fix it.
Is it what?
Yeah.
Is it like Novocaine or what? What is
No,
it?
it
Same
act-
sort of shit,
Yeah.
like lidocaine. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's more.
Um,
It's a slight relief.
that's the cane. That's the one they took off the market 10 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, so they're bringing it back. China must be
Their
involved.
own versions of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Tattoo Numbing Co. make one called Miracle Numb or some shit.
Yeah,
It-
Are you-
everyone's different, man. Some people use the chemist one with like 5% lidocaine in it.
and they're fine.
Yeah, and they'll go all day and be like, "This
Is
is
that
still
Emla?
numb."
My missus-
Emla or Numbit, the two, they're almost identical.
My missus, bro, she doesn't give a fuck.
No, chicks don't. They're tough as nails, bro.
Yeah.
They're built for destruction, though.
She laughs
Absolutely.
at me though.
Look what they go through.
Oh,
I couldn't
I'm-
push a
I'm
baby
a
out.
fucking. I'm a bitch when it comes to getting tattoos.
There's a reason we
Yeah.
don't have that birthing job, man.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Yeah, they are built different. Women,
Yeah,
shout out
hectic.
to women.
Oh man,
Um,
tough as fucking nails.
They
dude.
are
Shout
fucking
out
built
titties.
different for pain.
They're the best.
That's why when we get a cold, we are on our knees fucking crying like bitches, and when they
Yeah.
get it, they're off to work.
Dude, my missus
Well, mine
tough
is-
as nails, bro. Anything I'm going through, she's like, "Yeah, she'll be alright." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you know what? Fucking will be alright." Yeah.
Mine used to say,
She's
"Stop
killing
feeling
it.
fucking sorry for
Yeah,
yourself,"
yeah, that's it.
and I'd be like, "God damn, I barely even fucking
Yeah, yeah.
get back to work." I'm
Okay,
like,
I'll stop being a fucking puddle on the floor then.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll stop
Get
being
my
a little
backbone,
bitch.
put it back in again.
let's take a real quick piss break,
All right.
and then we'll be back.
We
Come
do
back
that
to
together or?
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
We're
Oh, yeah.
back. Goobsy,
Goobsy.
first time you
Oh yeah.
you had him around yet?
Yeah, so we just moved into our crib, like we finally fucking the build was over. I had to have these verses done like there and then, like we're still in the middle of unpacking the house. New studio set up, nothing. I had the studio room and the computer was on a desk and the mic was there.
The only thing you needed.
Yeah, my sister-in-law was out in the kitchen helping my missus unpack the house, and I had to get this 16 off of him for the penultimate album.
Oh, and he started rapping, and she's like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck's that?"
because we built
Screaming the house
we
down.
built soundproofing into the house. So like the timbers have
Yes.
soundproofing in the timbers,
Yeah,
and the jip rocks, the extra thick stuff
That's
for
what I'm
soundproofing.
Sound check.
that's
You
what I'm
can't.
doing.
Yeah.
There's nothing soundproof with Goobsy, man.
Nah,
Like he come in, did his verse, and like I know my sister-in-law was just in the like kitchen, just like
trembling.
Who is that?
Yeah.
But then the more my family's got to know,
They know he's a
him,
good guy.
he's family now.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like he's fucking. He calls me dad. I call him son. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking love that motherfucker. But yeah, it was a loud
Yeah.
day.
And that's what I was just saying here real quick off camera. Like, the thing I like about Goobsy is when I dropped my first shit, people were saying it's too angry, it's too aggressive.
Yeah,
Then
no such.
I seen Puffy Jacket.
Yeah, what a joke.
I'm like, yeah, this shit is fucking banging.
Yeah, man.
But look at him now.
Living proof.
He's proof that you should never change. I mean, there's a million of the same motherfuckers, right?
Yep.
You should never change the way your fucking voice comes out, because I come out really throaty when I rap.
Yeah.
Probably all the cigarettes and shit.
They don't help.
But they don't help. But
Jack
you know what I'm
Daniels with
saying?
cigarettes.
But he hasn't been without people trying to fucking tell him this as well.
Oh, of
People
course.
have tried to tell him, or they've talked shit about
Yes.
him behind his back. Like, he's
Yeah.
not even a good rapper.
so, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's just fucking stuck and done his thing. And
He's
now
he's
he's
definitely a
killing
good
it.
fucking rapper.
And that
100% he
and
is,
that-
bro. We
that-
knew that from the start. It's like, just because you're not used to it doesn't mean it's fucking wrong. You know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
There's no right or wrong.
and then he's killing it.
Look
He's
at Bigfoot,
he's
you know?
doing it. Yeah, exactly right, man.
And like, shout outs to my man Mr. Anomaly, because like I remember
Yep.
saying to him, maybe I should, reel it in a bit. And he's like,
Fuck no.
don't fucking change anything. This
Mm.
is like, this was when he was mixing mastering my first album. He goes, this is fucking banging. Like,
What's his name?
Lindsay,
Went to school with him.
did you?
Yeah, he was a couple years older than me.
Yeah,
He went to Morpheus too. Pretty sure he was through that whole party era and shit as well.
Yeah, no, he's our age. He's my age, which is
Oh, yeah.
38, 39.
Okay, yeah, a year or two older than me. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I reckon he went to Morpheus, man.
went to Ranella, but I don't.
Did he? Might be a different dude.
I
was sure he went to my school, but yeah.
He's on press record.
Yeah, I know he's on that
Yeah,
wax.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah.
So am I.
What?
Yeah, fucking right.
Fucking Biz and PJ, man. They did some cool shit with that record, but I feel like it never really got
The love
the
it needed.
shine it needed and deserved. Yeah.
Track 14 is
They
me.
went into bat for the scene so hard with that, man. It's just like,
And
it's like
then
we
Mate,
could
yeah, it was-
re-release it again and be like, no, you motherfuckers missed
Yeah.
this.
Myself, Deno, and Jack Volve got a track on it.
Word.
I feel
that
like
was a good well-rounded fucking project, man, for
We're
sure.
we're on an album together. We didn't realize.
because I met PJ.
I'm gonna go listen to it now.
Yeah, no, I
But that's
brought
what
mine
it's
out
like.
plastic, bro. I keep it as a keepsake. Yeah,
That's what it's like. You don't know. Like I said to you earlier, we probably stood next to each other 1,000 times.
yeah, true that.
And not known, but Pete,
I'm
like,
fucking on an album.
and like you said about PJ and Biz putting that out, because
Yeah.
I met PJ after that, and I said, like, what's the answer to getting people to fucking? How do we get it back?
Mm.
Like, how do we get back?
What you put in?
Nah, like, you remember what the scene was like.
Oh, taking it back.
It's
is what it
unity.
was.
And
Everyone,
the
everyone
phones-
needs to fucking work together.
The only answer is the same answer everyone says.
Mm.
Phones killed everything
Phones killed it. People
That's
stopped
true.
leaving their house too.
because you don't need
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
No one wants to go out to gigs in Adelaide, man.
That's
They're-
right. But you
they're
remember
happy
when
at
it was
home.
$5
Mhm.
for like some of the shit that people pay.
You're paying $30 for a show that no one wants to go to with a
Yep.
stacked bill full of people. That
You remember
should
like
be on
Culture of
stage.
Kings and shit
Yep.
when they were doing them shows? They were like $16.
It's an Adelaide thing, man. I've been saying this for years. No one leaves the house here. You go to Melbourne, any night you could go to a pub, the local pub.
That's
There's
all.
acoustic.
There'll
There's
be rock.
fucking.
There'll be
There's
punk. There'll be
yeah,
Go to
comedy
fuck-
shows.
Go to Brunswick Street on a Wednesday
That's where
night.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Man, Brunswick, I fucking lived on that
Yeah.
street. I
Through
played
to
to Evelyn
Coburg.
every fucking Monday for about 2 years.
Well, Smith Street, fucking
Smith
around
Street,
Collingwood and shit.
Sydney
bro.
Road,
A
fucking
Monday at the
Johnson
pub,
Street.
you've got gigs, you've got acoustics, you've got
Yeah,
open mics, you've
every
got
night.
comedy shows, you've got all this shit happening. Adelaide opens up Friday and shuts down fucking Sunday.
Mm.
You know,
And
like-
they even tried.
and no one rocks up to
They
anything
even
anyway.
tried to shut. They even tried to say nothing after fucking 2. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
They fucking destroyed us.
But then you do gigs now, man. Cunts are just getting way too drunk and fucking fighting every time
Yeah,
as well.
fighting,
It's like, fucking,
stabbing.
are you there for the music, man? Or are you there to just talk shit and fight with people?
I remember when the shows used to like funk chords. I remember Trial stopping a track
Yeah.
and go, none of that fucking shit in my crowd, or
We've
I'm gonna
had to do
fuck
it,
you up.
We've had to do it, man.
I've done it.
A few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah,
Fucking too many times, man.
because it ruins everything.
Charles is a real one though.
Charles is a great guy. But
Yeah.
this is the thing. They see that stigma and
Yeah.
they use it against hip hop.
Yeah.
They use it, but it's not even just that. It's the price of a fucking drink, bro.
Yeah.
You can't go out and do these things. Like,
You want the crowd full of people that want to listen to music, man.
Yeah.
Live fucking music. But
Exactly.
instead, you get a crowd full of egos and everyone's
Yeah.
swinging dick competitions and
Fuck.
This-
There's,
animosity and
Absolutely.
hostility and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the
Fuck yeah.
fucking point?
I think,
Know what I mean?
and the other thing
it
is,
should be fun.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this shit? Why are you listening to this shit?
and something I clicked onto was, okay, they put us all on the bill, right? They put maybe fucking 5 or 6 people on the bill,
Mhm.
2 or 7, too many, because each person will bring their individual friends. That's not a crowd.
Yeah.
That's not a crowd, because
The plus 10s.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't a fucking crowd to rock to.
I don't want to go to a show with 17 people on the bill.
No,
I'm not interested.
no.
Or a sausage fest, man. Bring some bitches. I
Yeah.
don't want your bitches. I just
Yeah.
want your bitches in the crowd,
Yeah.
man. It just can't just be dudes with testosterone.
Yeah,
I've done more graft than him, so I hate him and I'm going to fight him later. Like,
big bitches, small
Fucking-
bitches, tall bitches. It doesn't matter.
early 2000s, man, you do a gig and it was 50-50. Man.
Yes, it was.
50-50. And the front row was chicks.
Mm.
Back row was dudes protecting the chicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was, and
Was the-
now
Do
it's
you
just,
think the music has changed at all? Like, do you think that the music's been a part of what's changed it, and women don't really give a fuck about it anymore? Or
not
do you?
sure. The whole trap period got weird, man. I
It
called
did.
that from day one that was going to be short lived, that mumble rap shit.
Yeah.
Stuck around longer than I thought it would.
I
but
feel
it's
like
starting
it's
to come
stuck in
back,
certain
bring it
parts of the
back.
country right now, but we won't go into that.
No one's really writing tracks for the chicks no more either,
No.
man. If anything, it's just like some hostile fucking
Yeah, fuck you.
it's like,
Drowning spit.
fuck that bitch sort of shit. So
That's a
I
sick
think
track.
I think the music here, yeah, it's probably not really that welcoming, man. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Whereas the early 2000s, it was coming off the back of the Culture Kings. It
Mm.
was all inclusive, welcoming. You know,
But you
Yeah.
have
we,
that vibe though.
we laugh about
You
the
still
Barbie
have
rap
that
thing, but
vibe.
it had a thing going for it was for everybody.
You still have that vibe, like you don't
I
like.
try not to just rap for rappers.
Yeah,
That's what I try and do.
yeah. You still
Because you
write.
get stuck in it. You're like, I'm just rapping.
I'm trying to show.
so that the rappers like my rapping. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to show everyone
Nah,
I'm the
it's-
best.
yeah,
That's-
try and make something for everybody.
Yeah, it's
Or
hard
to
for
piss
me
everyone
to.
off. Whatever.
That's the hardest thing for me.
Making music for
It's
people
hard.
that make music is the biggest mistake you can make.
Yeah. But you get
Because that
stuck
ain't-
in that because you know what the skill set requires.
Yeah.
So you're trying to flex that
You're
skill
like, I can
set
burn it.
to the best of your ability. You're
Yeah.
like, I just want to make sure that people know that I'm good at this. But
That
it's
I'm
just like all
murderous.
you want to do is really make music that people
Fuck.
can sit there and enjoy, man.
Fuck the audience.
The
just
real
make your
hard-
own music.
The real hard thing is to write. Like we've said this a few times on here.
Yeah.
Rapping and writing music or a song are
Totally
two
different.
different fucking things.
That's why I've been getting experimental with the choruses the last couple of years. I'm too old to care about slander. For one.
Yeah.
And two, man, I've loved every genre of music since I was a kid. I grew up on Bob Dylan, Creedence,
Mhm.
fucking all of that sort of shit.
Yeah.
And then it was grunge, and then it was Nirvana, and then it was fucking. I've gone back to Johnny Coltrane and done blues and
Yes.
jazz music. It's like,
Yeah.
I do
what's
same
the point of just rapping, man, when you
Yeah.
can create songs? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
actual-
covered-
like
I
you're
cov-
just saying,
Yeah.
make a song.
It's hard.
Like,
I covered.
If it doesn't have a topic, it's fucking.
and sometimes it's not well received. What's he singing on the chorus for? That's not rapping.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck,
you,
don't
man.
listen to my
Like,
music.
That shit's hard
You're not
to do.
paying for it anyway. Who
Yeah.
cares? Like,
That's why I love like what Luke does because he's really good at singing and he comes from like the punk and
yeah, fuck
Yeah, I grew
yeah.
up punk
I
rock
love
kid,
punk,
skateboard
bro.
kid.
Grew up on No Effects, man. Fucking
He's a great-
Pennywise, all that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
all
Like,
that good
if you
shit.
need a
I'm a
chorus,
skater, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
same, bro.
if you need a chorus, like he's fucking gold for it. I
Mad.
sent him one last night and it is insanity.
I've dabbled with the idea of fucking quitting rap and going to join a punk band
Mm.
and just doing frontman
Wow.
I
punk
think
shit.
Jack said the same thing. Like
Mm.
Jack wanted to make different music for a bit, didn't
Yeah.
he? Laval.
Fucking love
Yeah.
punk, bro. I love Millencolin. I love all that
Oh,
shit,
Millen
dude.
Collin, my
Like,
fucking favorite.
yeah, CKY.
All that good shit.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
Whatever was on 411 skate tapes in 2000, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fresh
all
as
that shit. Yeah.
411
Hawk's-
VM was the shit.
Tony Hawk's playlist is still fucking elite.
Facts.
Well, we could sit here and talk shit all day, but I know you got prior engagements, so
Always something to do.
I want to thank you for coming on here.
My
Appreciate
pleasure,
you,
man.
man.
No, thanks for having me. It's been good.
It's episode 5.
Hopefully, I didn't upset anybody.
No, hopefully you did. Fuck 'em.
Fuck. But you know
That's
you
always
can't.
so
I'm gonna put you on the spot, and we're gonna do some music.
You know you
soon.
can't leave without rapping, right?
Yeah.
You know you can't leave without
You
rapping.
gotta
right?
do something, bro.
No, I just made that punk change. Remember?
Yeah, you did do
Yeah,
that.
you got
Yeah.
a guitar?
Have I got a guitar? No.
Oh,
I got a fucking bucket and some sticks, man. We can get down.
sick. There we go.
Where's Tyre when you need him?
Look, we're gonna break for a second and set this man up,
Uh-huh.
and then he's gonna spit something.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Father, forgive, for I've committed every cardinal sin, knowing it's strength to learn from us what I harness within. I studied in the same class with the kings, empty markers and tins littering the path that we've been. Against all odds, I maintained a warm heart, regardless of a scorn past dark and it's grim. Wish I had a clone to carry all the harm that I've sinned, drama I've been through, and maybe even harvest a limb. Chances are slim, so it's back to the drawing board. Find a way to process the mess and keep walking forward. I will never be the same version that you saw before. Evolving is the only option, fuck you laying dormant for. I keep rolling through your city like a door to door. Never weak, keep holding power like a walking shore. We've all been caught up in our guilt-riddled thoughts before, but you ain't gonna go away unless you force the door. Some days I just lay in a dark haze, reminiscing over the past and all them bloodstains. Heart pains and another mental episode, or accept it. You can't change it, just let it go. Some days I just lay in a dark haze, reminiscing over the past and all them bloodstains. Heart pains and another mental episode, or accept that you can't change it, just let it go. I'm at peace with the mistakes that I've made, and anybody that's offended or they hate what I say. If there is a God, they made me this way, and I'll remain the same until they come to take me away. I need my son to know that life is a shit fight. Never second guess yourself if something don't sit right. Try forgive yourself a little more than I do me. I carry pain around that shouldn't be inside of me. Don't ever think you gotta struggle with it silently. I wish I grew up with a friend like you on either side of me. This the realest shit I ever wrote. It's like I wrote myself a letter in an envelope. If they ain't hitting their potential, gotta tell them so. If they ain't offering the quality, then tell them no. And I ain't talking about the cat and blow, but if they really are your true friends, you'll know. Do whatever makes your heart tick like a metronome. Just know tomorrow isn't set in stone. Remember, some unturned stones are probably better left alone. And if it isn't for the greater good, you can let it go. Some days I just lay in a dark haze, reminiscing over the past and all them bloodstains. Heart pains and another mental episode, or accept that you can't change it, just let it go. Shout out to Checkers, yo. Yeah. Let's do it. Little fuck up there, you get the gist, man. Oh man, my brother.
Episode 5.
Sick.
So far.
Man,
Got through it.
peace out.